Hey y'all, good morning. I am here stalking the nail salon, waiting for them to open because I need to go get my nails done. Y'all can see they have grown out quite a bit. And besides that, I broke a nail. I have a wedding to go to in a few days, so obviously, I need to look on point. I was thinking about what design to get because right now I have this black French tip, but I don't feel like being here long, so I think I'm just going to get a solid color today and just keep it simple. All right, I'm done with my nails. I went like dark red. And can y'all believe this is my natural nail length? My nails ever since pregnancy have been so long. I just got an overlay over them so they could be a little bit stronger. Anyway, I'm about to go into HomeGoods. I need to get a few little knickknacks for the cookbook. Like I need some accessories for when I go to do the food photography because I'm doing all my own food photography. So I'm gonna pop into HomeGoods and see what I can find that's gonna work for what I need. So let's go ahead and see what they got. So I didn't get anything actually because I got overstimulated, y'all. I apparently need to go into HomeGoods when it first opens because everybody's out today, but they have like a lot of Halloween stuff out. Maybe people are shopping for Halloween slash fall slash Thanksgiving slash holiday season decor. But y'all, was so many people in there. And then also this hat is so tight, it's giving me a headache. I think that was adding to it. Like I was just so over it. And I had to put this hat on because I didn't feel like wrestling with my leave out this morning before I left. Anyway, so I'm going to have to come back to this mission another day. Let me go ahead, go home, recollect myself. Whoa. And I'll pick y'all back up in a bit. Okay. All right, y'all, I'm back in, changed. I'm about to make lunch. Lunch today is HelloFresh. Today I'm gonna be making this crispy sticky tofu and miso ginger lo mein. So let's go ahead and cook this up. It says it should take 20 to 25 minutes. I can probably do it in 18 or less. Let's go. That Thai sweet chili sauce with the miso ginger pairs really well. And with this, what I really like about HelloFresh, you get flavors that you wouldn't necessarily think to put together yourself. Y'all, I'm over here listening to Luther because I just watched Luther Vandross documentary last night, and now I'm in my Luther bag. He made the best songs, and it's really like, I'm really into documentaries because I like knowing about the person behind the art, whatever they are doing. Like I watch documentaries about athletes, about musicians, just different people. And it's interesting to kind of follow their life journey, especially people you don't know much about. I never really knew much about Luther's background. But y'all, as you can see, it is a new day. It's the next day. Yesterday was kind of weird because after I made my lunch, I laid down and took a nap. And if you know me, then that is very unusual. I am not a nap type of person. The only time I would take naps in the middle of the day is when I was pregnant with my twins. I was always taking naps when I was pregnant, and I felt the same way yesterday. I was just so tired and I didn't know why. And if I didn't know any better, I might be a little concerned. Like, am I pregnant right now? But I know better. I don't know. I've been doing a lot. What is that? I've been doing a lot lately. And I think I just needed some rest. So I laid it down. I took it easy for the rest of the day. Took a nap, took care of the kids until it was their bedtime. And then I watched my documentary. And so I feel refreshed and ready to go today. Oh, my stomach is like, my stomach is like making these growling noises. Yo, I think I need a massage because my stomach has been, I don't know, I need either a massage and or a cleanse because my intestinal area has been like making noises, and I've been, okay, this might be TMI, but I've been kind of gassy lately. I've been eating a lot of beans and stuff. So yeah, I think I might do a cleanse. I'll do it tomorrow because I already know what I want for lunch today. So I'm not going to do the cleanse today. I'll do it tomorrow because I have some like free time tomorrow. So I hope that y'all can't hear my gurgling noises on this camera. Yeah, so I'm getting ready for the day now. But yeah, back to yesterday. It just really brought me back to how I was in my first and second trimester with the twins. And it was kind of nostalgic. I was like, oh, a midday nap is actually... it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I'm just not the type of person that likes to pause midday because I be having so much going on. But sometimes life will sit you down and you don't have a choice. But speaking of my twins and the babies, how about my oldest son told me the other day that he wants more babies. Like, he's been on me about having more kids. And I'm like, sir, I don't think that's happening. I think I'm 99.9% sure that the shop is closed because if I would have had one more kid, like if I would have had just a singleton pregnancy last time, I probably would have been like, oh, maybe I should try for one more. It's crazy too because for a long time, I mentioned this previously, for a long time, I thought that I was one and done. I was totally convinced I was one and done. And then I was like, okay, I'll have one more kid. And that was my oldest son. And then after a few years of that, I realized that being a mom, having kids around is actually quite nice. It's a lot of fun most days. It does get difficult at times, but overall, I really enjoy having kids in the house. It just makes it more lively, adds more excitement and color to my life. So I realized that I really do enjoy a bigger family. Come on, stomach, just quiet down. And I was always like that person back in the day who just did not understand why people wanted big families. But once I sat back and thought about it, and I just entered a new phase of my life, I realized that a bigger family is actually something that I really like. And with your kids, it's such a cool dynamic. It's like a lifelong project. In a way, you get to show them how to do this and to do that, and you teach them all these things, and you get to see life through their eyes and watch them grow up, and every day is something new. So I really love that aspect of it. And also, it's kind of vanity too. It's like you see yourself in them. You see like miniature yous in a way. And so it's just cool to witness and cool to see the progression and how things work out. But my son, my oldest son, keeps telling me that he wants more babies in the house. I, in theory, would like maybe one more because I was hoping for a girl. I got 3 boys, but I do have my oldest, which is my daughter. So I'm like, I can't be greedy. I have a girl, I have 3 boys. What more do I need but another little girl? Just thinking about like dresses and bows and all the girly things, like to experience that again would have been nice. But at the same time, I'm like, I got my hands full right now. And my biological clock is ticking. I don't know. I think I need to just shut the door on that chapter and just enjoy raising the kids that I have. But my son has just been pestering me like, I want more babies, I want more babies. He just loves having little siblings. But pretty sure my shop is closed. But I think if I would have got pregnant with just one and I would have had a boy, I would have maybe tried for one more and see if I could get another girl. But since I had 2 at one time, I'm like, okay, that was lucky. I don't want to chance anything going wrong. Let me quit while I'm ahead and just take my kids and keep it pushing. So that's what that is. But I really do see the upsides now to having a bigger family. It's just so much So much love, so much excitement happening. My daughter, for the longest time, she was like, I want a sibling, I want a sibling. And she didn't have, she was an only child for, I think, 12 years. And throughout that time, she always wanted a sibling. Specifically, she's always wanted a sister. She has 3 brothers. Wait, 3 brothers? She has 4 brothers. Yeah. So she's still the only girl. Which I'm like, you're the oldest and you're the only girl. You should feel special. You are the head queen of the pack. All done. I love this hair, y'all. I made a video on it. I'm gonna link it below, but it's so nice. I have my scarf on to lay my edges down, but I can take that off in a bit. So in our last vlog, I showed y'all that we got our new couch. Hip hip hooray. We definitely needed it. It was long overdue and I was putting it off because I was not sure what I was going to do with our old couch. I didn't want to deal with the hassle of selling it. I was trying to figure out what on earth are we going to do with our old couch. I was hung up on that, and I was also hung up on, I didn't know exactly what couch I wanted to get. But anyway, we figured it out, got the couch. If you haven't seen that vlog, I will link it. But I was surprised that nobody asked what happened to our other couch. Well, we actually still have the previous couch. I realized that it would be a good idea to keep it, hold on to it, because my daughter, she is a senior in college, which is mind-blowing, y'all. I feel like she was just graduating high school, going to college. We were dealing with that whole thing, trying to get her acclimated to living away from home, and it was like a big adjustment to now graduating in May. It's craziness. How did it go that fast? So anyway, I was like, we should keep this couch. We can give it to her when she moves into her new apartment after graduation. So we kept the couch and I actually put it in my office for now. So I want to show y'all how it looks because I absolutely love it in here, y'all. To the point where I'm like, do I really want to give it up now? Because with this couch in here, to me, it's like a whole new space. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll do like a whole room tour and you can see. All right. So guys, this is the office now with the couch. If you guys remember this desk, this used to be in the middle here and it was facing this way and the chair was back here. And I feel like it works better just spatially because my chair is facing the windows and I can just look outside. It just feels better when I'm sitting at the desk. And then with the couch over here, I feel like it fits the space so perfectly and it just goes with the color scheme. Yeah, having this couch in here, I just feel like it changed the whole mood of the office. It feels less stuffy, less formal, and it just feels more loungy, more cozy. Like I can be at my desk working on stuff, then I want to take a little break, come right here on the couch. I can shut the doors and this is like my little zen zone. So it's not all just work now. It's more multi-purpose, more multifunctional. And you know, at the end of the day, sometimes I will come in here and just curl up with a hot tea and a book, or I will watch something on my laptop or listen to something and just relax on this couch while the kids are in the living room on the other couch. Like it just gives us so many more options for where we want to relax and lounge. Like it feels more like a hug in here because like I said, I can shut the doors, I can kind of be closed off, as opposed to in the living room where if you're on the couch, it's, you know, really open to the kitchen and the breakfast table. So yeah, I really love having this couch in here. And when we pass it on, I'm thinking maybe I want to get another couch for here, like to replace it maybe with something a little less expensive, because this one is this couch is from Pottery Barn and it was not cheap. So that was another thing. I was like, I don't want to get rid of the couch. We only had it for a couple years, but it just doesn't work in our main living space. And then also with this couch, one thing I didn't like is the cushions. These cushions, they're very unforgiving. I constantly have to fluff these cushions because they just get out of shape so quickly. So to have this in our main living space, it required so much upkeep just to keep the couch looking decent, because the kids will come and jump and play and get the cushions all out of shape. And the dog, he likes to perch on this top cushion and it will just be sunken coming in and you walk into the living room and it doesn't look very nice aesthetically. So I would be constantly fluffing these cushions. Now that it's in the office, it doesn't get as much traffic on here, so I don't have to fluff them as much. So again, this couch works so much better in here. Our new couch, the cushions on there, y'all, I barely have to fluff them at all. That's another thing I didn't mention in my last video. The cushions stay firm, they stay intact and in shape very, very well on the new couch, the one that we have now in the living room. But yeah, I love my new office now. Feels so nice, feels so good in here. And I also really enjoyed that basically all of us, we can have our own dedicated spaces. If we want to just take a break from family time, we can all retreat to our own little corners of the house. So this is another option for if someone wants to just chill out, lay out, and not be in the hustle and bustle of all the noise and commotion that happens all the time in here. All right, y'all, so I got a few new fall pieces in that I just received and I'm really excited about them. So I wanted to show y'all what they were because I was thinking about what I want my look to be for this fall winter season. Just thinking about my fashion, thinking about my outfits, and coincidentally a company called Dynamite reached out to me to see if I wanted to try out a few of their pieces. I had never heard of this company before, but when I went on their site, I was like, oh, I think this is going to work perfectly. So I picked out some items, and this first piece I'm going to show y'all is the one I was looking forward to the most. That is this moto jacket. It is faux leather. I absolutely loved this maroon slash, what is it? It's called bitter chocolate. This is the color that it's classified as. But in my mind, I had been on the hunt for an oversized-esque moto jacket that was in this exact color, and I was so happy that I found it. I really just loved the cut of it, the shape of it, and I thought it would work perfectly for the outfits that I had in mind. And also in my head, I was thinking of doing a really cool monochromatic color on color look. So I went ahead and got this top in the same shade. The material on it is so soft. It feels so amazing, and the quality just, it looks really good. It's just a simple top, but with this jacket, I was like, that's gonna be a vibe. So this top, throwing this jacket on, it gives that complementary look of the same shades, but it gives you that dimension with the different materials of it. And then pairing it with my hobo bag in a shade that's not too far off from this one, I think will really work too, just to really make those colors pop off of each other. Another item I was super excited about was this olive green oversized blazer. This one I got in a size small slash medium. This blazer is definitely oversized, and I don't have any blazers in this material, in this color. Immediately when I saw this blazer, it just screamed fashionista. It screamed, you know what you're doing, you know how to dress. So I was like, I definitely have to get that. Going with this oversized up top, and then just pairing it with an over the knee boot in the same color family, I think is a super dope look. Next up, I got a bodysuit. It is a sleeveless bodysuit. Looks pretty simple, right? However, the back of it is what really drew me in. It has this really low scoop back, which I thought was such a really interesting touch, and it's unexpected. And immediately I was thinking of so many ways that I could wear this top to match this. I also got this skinny little belt here. I realized that I don't have many belts in my wardrobe, and I needed some. I feel like it definitely can just add that accent that's missing sometimes when you have on like jeans and stuff. And this top, I just really love the look of the back. I feel like it hangs so beautifully. It definitely accents in the best way. It's giving classy but also sassy at the same time, so love that. I got this off the shoulder top, and it has mesh on it. It has some ruching. I like the detailing. It looks like that. And the mesh at the top, I believe you can like wear it different ways. You can wear it up here, one shoulder. You can wear it right here, so you have an off shoulder look. And I thought it was just a nice top that could go with a bunch of different bottoms that I have already in my closet. Next, I got this ribbed t-shirt, which is, you know, not much going on, but the ribbing on here is nicely done. I got this in a medium, and I don't have many basic tees, like well-fitting basic tees, and I really need some just for layering purposes, or if just one day I want to be super casual and laid back. It hugs and holds, and just it feels amazing on. That's another thing. I really like comfort. If something looks good and it's comfortable, it's right up my alley. And then lastly, I got another top and belt combo. This top, and this one is in the same colors as my jacket and the first top I showed. I really like this color. But this top has mesh sleeves as well as this mesh mock neck. And then in the middle, it has this scoop right here. So this one gives more of a dressier type of feel. So that's why I was like, let me try this too. And then I got this belt, which is the same style as the black one, just in this brown color. So yeah, I'm glad that Dynamite reached out to me to see if I wanted to try them, because I'm very, very happy with the pieces that I got. First impressions, quality, 2 thumbs up. So I will leave the link to everything that I showed down below if you guys are interested. By the way, thank you all for voting on the rug for the living room. Sometimes it's good to get outside opinions, because I was really on the fence about which direction I wanted to go with the rug. And some of y'all made a good point that I should get a rug that would match the white sofa and the black sofa. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta remember that I can change the color of the sofa. So what I'm planning on doing is changing the sofa from white to black within the next week or so. So that'll probably be in the next video when I change it, so I can see how that looks and if I wanna mostly keep it white or mostly keep it black. Right now, I'm actually leaning towards mostly keeping it black, because then that way I can get away with washing the covers less often, hopefully. And also I think I might want just a little bit of a change up in here, because we've had white sofas for the entire time we've been in this house. So maybe that change to black will be a nice little update. Then I can really determine, okay, is this the rug that should go in here? So yeah, I'm excited to change them over. I've never had a black couch, and I think it's gonna be a really nice contrast, like I said, that I was looking for. I really want a contrast in here because there's so many light elements. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I'm about to actually do a little work, then I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I'm going to, what else? Oh, I need to look into, y'all, I'm thinking about getting my eyebrows laminated and filled in. Like there's some procedure, what is it called? I can't remember, but it's like a shading type of thing. I am so over filling in my eyebrows every day. It's like, can I just get a break? But if I don't fill in my eyebrows, I feel like I don't look as polished and put together. So I'm looking into lamination and getting my eyebrows like professionally filled in. But I definitely want to try that soon and see how I like it, and see if that can help me to lessen the amount of prepping that I do on a daily basis. So I'm gonna do some work, eat some lunch, look more into my eyebrow service that I want to get within the next week or so. Yeah, so but anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here because I got stuff to do. I'll pick y'all up later on the next video. Thanks for watching, and I will chat at you soon. Bye.